over Kenya. And then Spain have beaten New Zealand by 14 points to 10. What a start for the Spanish. Well, Pool C wasn't bad. What about Pool B? Take it away, Chris Dry and Ken Laban. Good afternoon, guys.
Thank you, Rupert. What a match, what a day, what a game. And what a result for Spain, now Samoa and Uruguay. And former South African Sevens legend Chris Dry is in co-commentary.
Yeah, Ken, what an upset we've just witnessed, you know. But here's the next one, Samoa, Uruguay. Could there be another Uruguay coming off a tough past tournament, and Samoa just finding their stride?
Bienvenido a Uruguay. Welcome into Uruguay supporters wherever you are around the world, to Cape Town in South Africa. Day one.
Yeah, good final.
Samoa, te whatalo whatu le paie le mamalo le nei itu la. Welcome in Samoa supporters wherever you are around the world. Samoa 4th in Hong Kong, 5th in Dubai.
Ready?
Uruguay is coming in to the elite of sevens competition. But Samoa will start with the ball inside their own half. In fact, Uruguay win their own kickoff. Echeverri as well. They are 25 metres out. The counter-ruck from Samoa is good as they contest and win the ball. Great job, Samoa. And now from inside their own half, they find some space on the right side. Samoa immediately putting pressure. Onosei was blocked. They come back towards the left side. Samoa now. Apelo Maliko loses his footing, but able to keep the ball alive now. Sione. American football pass, one arm.
Advantage.
And an advantage for Uruguay. An intense start, Chris.
Yeah, what a start here. Samoa's trying to spread the ball. You know, you saw the little handoffs, you saw them breaking space. But Uruguay so good on that ball. You know, they had to stop something. Caught Samoa behind their defensive line, and that's how you're going to get that turnover.
Uruguay, just their second possession in the game, and it's a penalty which will give them a line-out throw, about 30 metres out from the Samoa line.
You can see this Uruguay team, they're just taking their time. You know, they want to slow it down. Last weekend, they don't want to defend. They've got the ball, they want to look after it, make sure they get it.
So Echeverri, who won that kickoff, wins the line out, and they shift the ball quickly, coming hard onto the ball. And the recycle is a good one. Now they come out towards the left side. Uruguay, they're a chance against the Samoan defence. The tackle made 7 metres out, but they can see the penalty.
Just so good as Samoa getting on the ball. You're never going to get there. You're running away from your defence. And Samoa, you know, getting hard down on that ball. Uruguay, you know, strangely enough, you know, they attacking the space, but maybe come cut back, come back close to your support so you can look after the ball. But an exciting start to this first half.
There's that cover defence from Samoa. Akos Perez tackled ball and all. And now Samoa from deep inside their own quarter. They will start with the ball 5 metres out from their own line. Little inside ball to mix up the defence, and then the ball's gone forward. Uruguay forcing an error in defence from Tuitama.
That's just the Samoa we know. They like it direct, cutting back and just brushing off. Unfortunately, that last pass not going to hand. But you just look at the cutback, the S line. You know, you get that offload your way, you're getting 7 points under the poles.
Crouch. Bind.
Uruguay.
Sit.
Liechtenstein with the ball, takes a couple of meters before offloading, and they take it into contact in the midfield. Uruguay, and they load up the left side. Echvedi with a tip on, looking very comfortable with the ball. Uruguay. Now they change the point of attack. In a little wraparound, they've got a 2-on-2 situation, and then a loose pass thrown, and Samoa away quickly, and they've got an unmarked player on the right side, Tuitama, who will canter away under the post. All that ball, all that position, our game can be cruel sometimes.
It's such a cruel game, you know, that last pass, you saw it in the previous game as well, that last pass not going to hand, and that's what's going to cost you. A well-worked try from Samoa, you know, they were pushing up in defense, and that's how you're going to make those turnovers. You know, as you just see that last pass, it's a 50-50, you know, and Samoa, this is what they love. This is their game, you know, they want to get that ball and get it to the side, and you're never going to catch a Samoan guy looking for some chalk to get over that 5.
And the conversion is a good one. And Tuitama too quick down that right side. No ball, no field position, and they lead by 7 points to 0, Samoa. To fear for Echvedi, in very good position, but good tackle from Apelu Maliko to put pressure on Echvedi. So now Uruguay, for the first time in the match, find themselves under a bit of pressure. You get the shift from right in front of their own post. They got some size out in the midfield. Uruguay.
Entry 9. White.
Oh, then they concede a penalty. Not enough defenders back, and an easy finish for Sione.
Brian Lima is going to be so happy with his troops, you know, the chiropractor himself. And these boys putting shoulders on bodies. Defensively, they've just been so good, you know, nowhere to go in. Uruguay diving over, losing their feet. And then the 5-meter club, so evident here. Such a quick turnaround, you know. Uruguay about to put points on the board, losing the ball, and you see now it's a 14 points difference.
Conversion, as you saw, was a good one. 2 chances to score and 2 converted tries for Samoa. Very efficient. And defensively, they have been solid. We're just seeing a player coming off for a head assessment. Scanlon is coming on. In a very physical 6 minutes. It's Onosai. It's again Echvedi. He's the go-to. Receive the ball at kickoff time for Uruguay.
Tackle.
Careless high tackle. It's a yellow card.
He's been spent 2 in the bin. You know, the laws have changed so much. You really got to look after the player, and you know, slipping that arm over. You know, players' health and safety is so important, so crucial in the game. But you have to look also at Maliko. You know, putting so much pressure on that kickoff. You know, you're trapping them behind the defensive line, keeping them in the 22. Now, unfortunately, with that last penalty going high, but you know, so important that you do get that right. You have to get low. And Law is always going to look after the ball carrier.
One of the try scorers, Tuitama. So Uruguay, a chance to finish the first half with some points. A quick release from the line out. And Akos Perez with a good first carry, then the offload on the ground. Basso. Samoa defense have got a numerical advantage. Uruguay 7-on-6. Akos Perez with a long cutout ball. Now Uruguay trying to set up a 2-on-1. McCubbin had the arm available. They recycle quickly. Now Lidgestein gets the ball away. And Bassor's very good down that right side, and the try comes.
Oh, we're going to have a little look here. The ref's not convincing. To be honest, I don't think the Uruguay team is as well, but well-worked try. They're pushing out. They know that the Samoa man's short. Just take a look. Well, that seems all right. Maybe looking at the footing on the outside. Oh, no,
it
good.
Looks like a fair try to me.
Yeah, and there's the celebration.
I've got a decision for you.
Yeah.
You may award the try.
Thank you.
You're seeing the same image that we are at home. Kept his feet inside the field of play. And that's a deserved try. Plenty of endeavour from Uruguay.
You know, straight off the try, took off his mask. He made sure that the camera knows it's him. You know, he's hiding.
Just beautiful footwork.
Yeah, just a well-worked try. Using the width of the field. They all stop and go and then dive.
So Mateo Vinels. And the conversion attempt from a long way out is not successful. He's been good, Echvedi. He's been very good for Uruguay. They've been competitive, even though Samoa lead 14-5 at half-time. And standing by, Thiago Romero from Spain is with us.
Thiago, just your second ever win against New Zealand. Describe it for me.
Amazing feeling. I wasn't in the first one. This is my first time I win them, and extremely happy. We prepared really well this week for that, and the team is bonded. Last weekend in Dubai, we didn't get the results that we expected, but we think that we are there. We can be there. Today we did it. Tomorrow we have another 2 games very tough against Argentina and Kenya. And this is a process for all the season. And beginning like that, this tournament, it feels amazing.
Okay, now give it to me in Spanish. Real Spanish. Go.
Hola, ¿cómo estamos? Estoy muy feliz por el triunfo contra los All Blacks, un sueño hecho realidad. Por suerte acá en Sudáfrica la gente nos recibió increíble y todo esto nos ayudó en la semana para llegar de la mejor manera. Y bueno, un triunfazo para empezar el fin de semana y a por más.
Increíble.
Gracias, igualmente.
Well done, mate. Well done.
Ciao.
Well done. The whole world is celebrating for Spain. What a win for them. Brian Limar animated.
How much time left is from the yellow card? In control of it. The fourth official. Fourth official?
A
The
legend.
guy over there is in control of it.
Of our game, Mulyangatele Brian Limar, well known, well respected around the world, wonderful player. The job he has done with Samoa in the last couple of years has been immense.
Yeah, you can see all his experience. 5 World Cups. There's not many people who can do that and do it successfully and do well. Truly a legend and a servant of the game, and he's just remarkably what he's done for Samoa.
Liotufia goes short on the kickoff, and a brilliant take from Vinals from Uruguay. And very direct running from Echvedi, but then the loose pass, Vinals. And looking for some space, McCubbin, nothing doing on the right, comes back towards the middle now. Ako Perez. Samoa advancing in defence and keeping Uruguay inside their own half.
Push back, Luke.
Oh, that's a good run. Good line from Adol, the captain. Now they're a chance. They're still down to 6 men in defence. Samoa working hard, conceding a penalty. Whoa, down to 5 now. This will put pressure on Samoa.
Yeah, Samoa really going to be tested now. You know, possibility of that first yellow card making that switch, but again, it's a penalty, so you can't bring the additional guy. Well, here we go. We're back to 6. You know, and Uruguay have to be smart here as well. You know, what do you do? Take the scrum, you know, suck in that extra defender.
Your sub, number 9.
Brian Lima, not only has
6 and number 9.
Tui Tama gone back onto the field, he's also made a substitution, which is the equivalent of 2 fresh players.
Is it number 9?
Injected into the game, even though they've only got 6 and a fresh defender. So smart play from Brian Lima.
Crouch! Bind! Sit!
So Uruguay 7 plays 6 and they're down by a try. And then they just managed to hold the ball in Arcos Perez. What a way to start the second half.
You know, just a good little juggle. How he caught that. Look at that. He wasn't sure if it was very, very hot or just hot. But he stuck to it. And he finished off. But so smart, manipulating the defense. You know, putting an extra man on the side. Making sure that, you know, defensively, Samoa always going to be in trouble. Started off with taking the scrum. And a good finish. And, you know, here we got a game on our hands. You didn't expect Uruguay to come out firing like they did now. Just like the previous game. And, you know, that's the game of 7s.
And 14, 10, 4.5, plenty of time on the clock. Apelu Maliko, one of the co-captains of the team, not held.
Go back to your onside.
Yeah, Samoa just, you know, you would think they were going to take it slow, but no, these boys are going to play.
2 defenders on Tui Tama. Lutufia with a long ball out into the midfield now. Afasua. Strong and aggressive run from Afasua. And from the recycle again. We've set up a little opportunity on this left side, but the pass is loose onto it quickly. Basso.
Tackle now, release 8 blue. Push back.
Uruguay going to the line grill. Loses the ball.
Yeah, you know, Uruguay could have just done so much more with that, you know, but again, Samoa down to 6. You know, Brian probably telling his troops, you know, let's just slow it down. Let's just get 7 on the pitch again so we can be far more competitive. Uruguay, on the other hand, you know, they really want to play with ball. They're trying to take the Samoan team on physically as well, and that's what you got to do. You know, these big boys, you know, you got to be direct, otherwise they'll just bully you all over the place.
Crouch. Bind.
Interesting, Brian. The same time as the Sinbin player returned, he's made another substitution. And now Lutufia from the base of the scrum onto a clickbait to Itama with a tip on. For Niue down the right, it's just come onto the park. Owen Niue.
You released him earlier. You're still holding on to him on the ground.
Samoa quickly shift ball. Apelu Maliko with a little chip and chase for himself, and now it's a foot race. Apelu Maliko with an individual show of skill and class. Did he get it down? Yes, he did. What a play. And that is a big try for Samoa.
Such a crucial play. You know, he really backed himself. It takes guts to put a ball behind and back yourself to go all the way. But there was nothing really on. He spotted no sweeper at the back. And look at the footwork. Could have been at the World Cup soccer if he wasn't at the 7s. Great individual try. And the facial expression just says it all.
Skill, class, and composure, and the conversion to boot. Pelu Maligo, the co-captain, leading from the front. In more ways than one, the leading try scorer now. Samoa underneath that. Zionist for Uruguay. Samoa trying to be aggressive at the breakdown. Uruguay with an offload.
So you can't tackle him. He's off his feet.
Uruguay start.
Good back.
Just their own side from halfway. They lose the ball.
Here. Here, offside. Here. Hey. On the mic. Come on.
Yeah, 21-10. You actually want to get on with it. Uruguay want to actually get the ball. Give a tap and have a crack. You want to get some points on the board.
Just maintain that space.
Brazilians with the throw.
Backwards.
Able to retain the ball. Seconds remaining.
Advantage.
The time in a penalty advantage as well. They've got a
Advantage
3-on-1 out on this left. Oh!
Knock on advantage. Knock on advantage.
Well, they had an opportunity there.
Time off.
Yeah. Just such a waste, but again, it's about game management. It's very hot out there. One would think that maybe the quick tap early on, but again, good defense again from Samoa. They haven't stopped working. If you look at their success rate into the 22, they've got 100% success rate, where, Uruguay, the opposite end, 40%. And it just shows you how well this team has been on defense.
Sit.
So the last play of the game in Samoa, Paul Scanlon put the ball out of play, and they were able to secure a 21-10 win. Hard fought, but nonetheless a win. Uruguay gave a very good account of themselves. Well, the action continues here. Coming up, Ireland and Japan.